and welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are once again picking up where we left off on Frosty Faustings, the last big DBFZ offline event, and this time we're taking a look at Ren versus Zane. Let's break it down. Okay, we've got the Goku Black mirror. Goku Black, obviously a character that has come a long way in this game. Nowadays, he is exceptionally strong. Used to not be that way. Ooh, Zamasu C? Zamasu C slowly became one of the best C assists in the entire game somehow. Janemba A, speaking of some of the best assists ever. Plus frames, I'm gonna go ahead and super dash. That's one way to stop those plus frames. And the knockdown here. Ooh, big 2H. That 2H was so big it got Janemba behind Goku Black. Sheesh. Get out of here. We're just sticking. Whoa, man. We saw that in the last game. The fat finger. Dive kick combos here. Ooh, we're giving it to Janemba. Oh, I saw that. The hop back so that we get the proper distance for the actual mix-up here. In order to mix up with Janemba, you have to be the right distance away. Ooh, it's ambiguous. Yeah, it's going to force out the spark. You don't want to be in that situation. Whoa, that was devious. That was pretty devious. Here's A coming out. He goes ahead and goes for the reflect, but it's just a little too late. Left him unsafe. This is really going to hurt. Auto combo starter. Oh, TOD. Yeah, that beer's level 3. Boom. It does so much damage. Yeah, if you want a TOD, having beers on your team is a big plus. That man hurts. So Zane taking the first character. That's always big. Knocking out the first character is always important for the flow of the match. Ooh, get off of me, DP. We're sticking to the zoning. Cell, not very good at dealing with zoning. Ooh, snuck it in there. The 236H plus frames, and he air dashed on the way down there. Basketball loops. Cell has not gotten to play. Ooh, yeah, we saw that in the last game. We call that the suffering from success. Tried to Dragon Rush, but he was way too plus. I think what happened here was Cell was a little too tall. That orb up there was supposed to not get touched. Like, the whole idea was for the orb to slowly come down and then Cell to get thrown while he's ducking, but the orb actually did pop, so it ruined the Dragon Rush attempt there. Ooh, a bit of a drop there. Nice dash block though. Ooh, but he still gets kicked. Soccer kick. Orbs. Ooh, empty, low, spicy. Cell coming in. This is gonna be tough. Again, Cell is definitely not a neutral-based character. And this right here is going to be pretty hard to get through. Yeah, it's going to be hard to move. That's really all he can do. Ooh, but reversal perfect. There we go. One character out of there. He is passively building meter, though. That is the thing about this version of the game. Even if you're just sitting there, you're building meter. Whoa. Oh, my God. The field goal kick. Man, he saw that in slow motion. His eyes were open. Holy cow. I felt that one. But man, speaking of characters that can really draw out the timer, Good old Zom. Whoa. Whoa, man, that was weird. He tried to do a fake cross-up, ended up doing the overhead. It all gets blocked, and then in the scramble afterwards, he got hit. Man, that was a pretty interesting situation there. That was a good attempt, though, on Ren's part. Like, I feel like he just jumped a little too far forward. If he had, like, jumped more neutrally, I think that probably would have hit. Okay, we are not taking any breaks here. We're driving right into the next match. Momentum is still high. We're keeping the last game momentum here. Whoa. Have I seen a Goku Black mirror in the last like couple years? I don't think so. At least not in like a offline tournament. I can't remember the last time I saw a Goku Black mirror. Ooh, tried to get out of there. The reflect does not save you from plus frames in this game. That's one thing that is pretty unique to DBFZ. First of all, having a universal get off me like that, but also that it doesn't really affect frame data like that. That's gonna be an easy kill. Cell coming out here. So here's the strength of Zane's team, though. Even though he's down, he's got Zom in the middle. And as we all know, Zom is amazing at making up the difference. But wow, that's one thing that Zamasu cannot fly away from. There's a couple of things in this game that prevent Zom from just flying away and stalling, and Janemba A is definitely one of them. Zane's gonna have to be careful here. L-zone. That's a good use of a spark. Once again, man, these two H's, boom, get out of here, Janemba. Janemba can't catch a break in this set. Nice, I like just backing off, but again, Janemba A forcing Zom into the situation, making him play the game. We're zoning here, just straight up Zom zoning. Tried to command grab him, I saw that. Tried to sneak the command grab in there. I respect that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Ren finally goes in. The Zamasu stall tactics working out. Ren finally goes in, ends up getting hit here. That's exactly what you want with Zamasu. You gotta watch out, yeah. Oh, he already knew. I was gonna say, you're gonna have to really watch out for perfect attack here. Perfect attack, very, very dangerous in these post-reflect situations. And Zane, you know, he's a professional. He knows these things. He waited. Boom. Punished it with the 2H. Dead. That was very well played. Zom still has Spark too. So it's like you gotta chase Zamasu down and you gotta get that Spark off of him. So. Okay, that was interesting. Ooh, oh my man, it's all slowly falling apart. Ren was in the driver's seat, but Zane has just claimed the lead. He's in the lead now. Oh, crisscross. Bro, that was a cross-up of a lifetime, brother. Look at that. There's no space there. Oh my God. That was a generational cross-up right there. Dang, and then there was just Goku Black. Man, yeah, this is gonna be tough. Just Goku Black. I mean, Goku Black is very, very strong, but this right here is extremely strong. The beer's zoning. Ah, man, yeah. After the buff to the orbs, there's not a lot you can do about this. Look, he tries to fly through and boom, he gets popped. Man, yeah, like you can't, man, like you have to beam. Yeah, you have to. And because he had to beam, he got super dashed. Man, yeah. It's like Beers is finally the zoner he was always meant to be. Ooh, nice pickup. I would definitely level 3 here. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But Zane has a 100% get out of jail free card here. Because he can DP, yep. He can DP and then spark, and now he can just DP as much as he wants because he can empty vanish. So there's just nothing Ren can do here. There's like literally there's nothing he can do. He's gonna be getting chipped. He just has to sit there and take this. Yeah, man, that was sheesh. That was brutal. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a tough situation to be in. Wow. Man, okay, so as for the turning point, I would say it was this moment right here. It was when Zane, pretty much exactly what I said, he was behind, so he started using Zamasu just to slow the match down. And then when Ren tried to kind of like force it right there, that's kind of when everything went downhill. He called the Jinbe, which was good, but he ran up and did the auto combo here. Zane doing the super dash, which ends up punishing it. And then from there, things just really started going downhill. Because that's the thing about Zamasu, he goes from zoning to rush down really quickly because he got this situation, and then because of how powerful the Hell Zone is on Oki, he was able to get rid of Cell by actually predicting the perfect attack. And at this point, Ren lost his lead, and Zane kind of stole it from there because now that they both are down to 2 characters, Zane has the sparking advantage, so they kind of put more pressure on Ren. And a few interactions later, it was just down to Goku Black. And from this point, this was just a really tough spot to be in, because at this point, again, because Zane has that spark on deck, there wasn't really much he had to do on top of the fact of how powerful Beers' zoning is now. The only way to stop it is with beam. So yeah, this was a rough situation. Zane is going to be moving on in this top 8. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. We are getting closer and closer now to the grand finals. There's only a couple matches left in this top 8, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming action. Leave a like if you enjoy this. It does help out a lot, and I do truly appreciate it. Do let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the match was and what you're looking forward to seeing next. And as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.